welcome back. Thank you for joining me. So, ooh, whoa, I've just seen that pollution in the river. How did that happen? Looks like it's going into some of the water. That's where we're bringing in the water for our water supply. Let's have a look at what we've got. I don't know how you tell if your water supply is polluted, but I think we should probably move these away. We could probably take the opportunity to upgrade our water supply. I'll just put it next to these power lines. Put an extra one in. You can join them with pipes. Join these up to the grid as well. And just remove these. I know we could probably move them, but done it. Put another outflow on. There we go. We've just bumped our capacity up to, what is it, 300,000 odd. Got kicking in a mo. There we go. 360,000 capacity. Currently using 190, so loads more capacity. I wonder if that pollution is just going to spread out to around there. We'll see. But we're doing fine. How's electricity? We've got 143, we're using 124, so we might need one more actually, especially if we do a good expansion. We're starting to eat into a bit of noise pollution there now. Can we put, we can just go back on ourselves where the water was, can't we? Okay, that's fine. So we've given ourselves a bit more capacity. And just wondering actually, the power grid isn't joined up, so what we could do is join up to this power grid so we can all share, because it joins up through here to the industrial zone. And we can actually, we could remove these power lines, but actually if we're going to expand up here, I want to create a big residential area, because our next goal is 8,500 population to unlock the next load of stuff, including an incinerator, because I think all of our garbage collection is backing up. So we've got some garbage collection here, 60% full. I guess if we're expanding over here we could do with one, because this one kind of serves over here. Let's just put another one in, so we'll probably need it. And we've looked at infrastructure. In our previous episode we've got a hospital now, doing very well. Fire station, big police headquarters, 16 out of 60 cells being used, 8 out of 25 police cars in hot pursuit of criminals. Let's focus on our expansion area around here today, and let's get our road in place. So we can go off the roundabout here. Here's the junction, and in fact we're going to attach a big road, and I will just put some spokes in to stop the roundabout deforming. We'll put our large road in and around and create our new sector. So, ooh, that's not curved road. Put it on the curve and let's bend outwards, out towards here, come round. Let's have a think. Come all the way up here. Let's not go too far out. Not for any particular reason, but we do want to be able to join nicely down here, don't we, to this road. So that should be fine. Let's just join up to this bit. Although, thinking about it, let's check out our traffic again, because this is some of the highest traffic area, isn't it? And we're only using very small roads, yet the industry area here is producing a huge amount of traffic, and this will change actually. We'll take the spokes off the roundabout and that will all free up, and but we do need a ring road around this industrial area, I think, just as we're doing around our residential area, and how we did a big one around this one. So I think that's important to have a bigger road, so let's upgrade this road as we're doing this area. Just go all the way around the outside and then keep the smaller roads on the inside. There's a problem area just down there. It didn't want to let us upgrade. Just down here, doesn't want us to upgrade that bit, so let's just get rid of that cross bit, and then that should allow us to upgrade it. There we go, and we'll just join back up with normal curvy road. There we go, happy with that. So we'll see how that rolls, and we'll just cut off power, so let's just join them back up so they can keep growing. There we go, that'll be fine. Oh, and here. Although we can join our road up from our residential area. Is that going to cut our power lines again? Do I up here or here? Doesn't really matter. Join up here. Put our power back on. Go. Yeah, and we've joined up our grid. So let's fill in our residential area. Oh, we could do a roundabout around this bit, can't we? I wonder if we've got a pre-made roundabout that would just fit. That would be good luck. Oh, nearly. Oh, it will go down. Oh, will that go down? Let's just rotate it around a bit. So we've got some junctions to go off. Where is it? There. Is that going to go down? Oh, nice. Okay, we'll do that because we don't really need anything on the inside. How funny. We could always upgrade the road as well because we've got this tree-lined one-way road. Ooh, what size is that? It's a big one. Yeah. Okay. Well, we can go with tree-lined six-way roundabout. Where are the trees? That's funny. It shows trees there, but it's not putting them in. Okay. Well, we may as well just put... kind of want to go for the two. It's not putting trees in there. Okay, that's interesting. Let's just... what should we go with? Let's just make it the two-lane street. We don't need it too big. And we'll take these struts off the edge. We'll just hope that when we branch off it, it's not going to deform it or anything. We'll go with tree-lined street. This should work, but it doesn't look like the upgrade wanted to work. We'll bring this residential area around inside, and in fact well inside the outer ring road, and we'll put some nice curves on it. See what we can come up with. Go, what is it, a convex or a, when you do the curve in the opposite way? We'll come back to here, and then what we can do is we could come off the street, not the roundabout, and create a smaller zone inside. Come around. This could be a nice little exclusive place. Ooh, yeah, we could just come around like that, couldn't we? Create a nice inner loop. Oh, that'll do. And then we've got one way in, one way out. We'll need to connect this down to this road. Probably not necessary to connect it to the roundabout, but we can... And actually we don't want to connect it too close to the roundabout because the junction itself might cause problems with flow around that roundabout, and we'll just we'll do a connection up here as well. And ultimately, I mean, we could connect here and down here if we wanted to, or across, or just once in the middle. But we'll see how the flow works with this residential in like that. And we'll expand the right hand side as well, which is a bit of a bigger a wing than the left hand side. But we'll just zone for now. And in fact, we've now got... So we need to expand our industrial area here, where we've got extra bits of zone because we've increased the road size. Here we can put in some commercial, and we'll make sure it's far enough away from the residential because of the noise, so we might not zone these two spaces. And on the outer ring road actually we could put some commercial as well, and I'm just thinking about where the traffic can go, so we could do some up here because residential could come out here and all the way round and then up maybe. But that'll be a thing, especially when we get the other side working. We could have commercial going all the way around the outside. So we'll just see how that goes in terms of noise pollution near the residential. We may need to move that eventually up there, but we'll just experiment. These bits are far enough away, I think, so the gap. So we could certainly have commercial there. We might need some power lines to bridge the gap a little bit. We'll go all the way up to the roundabout. We're building there already. And let's zone in some residential in here. So let's drag and drop. And then do some finer filling with our fill tool. Go. Let's just do some finer filling. So actually, I mean, we could leave that outside ring for the residential, but it does seem like a bit of a waste, so let's just fill it. And hopefully this will give us our 8,500 people. We'll have to see how we roll, because we're after these unlocking these additional upgrades. Let's just zone all the way around that, that's fine. Zoning around that junction. And there we go, we've filled it all in. We'll just go on the noise map and just see. Yeah, we did right stopping there. Nothing's filled in there yet, but we can put some power lines across in case they want to. So that's just more of an experimental area, that commercial. And then we may need some power lines out here. And we could go from residential and out into the commercial bit. So, okay, let's bring water and power in. We'll put power all the way around because we may end up filling all of this. May as well just fill it all in. I know it's not so neat, but it works. There we go. There we go, there's our new land. And we'll fill in the right hand side with some residential when it comes in. And I just want to zone a bit more commercial down here because we've got quite a need for commercial. Just zone in a little bit more. And then I want to have a look at bus routes because we put in a small bus route originally, didn't we? But I just want to make that a bit more comprehensive. Okay, that'll do for now. A bit more commercial, and there's a bit more commercial up here that is being moved into actually, but it's out of power. And this is out of power as well. So it's not ideal, but once we get people moving into these residential areas, it'll be fine, and we'll drive that demand a bit from the extra commercial down here. And have we got some industrial areas that aren't filled here, or are they actually businesses that just don't look at? Yeah, they are. They are there. Do we need some more industrial? Well, we can zone more industrial, can't we? Of course, because it's these little bits that we've expanded the road for. So that'll make bigger zonable areas. That'll increase demand for residential ultimately, because it'll take demand away from industrial and commercial now. So we're getting there with our expansion. We're on a population of 7,000 people. We're aiming for 8,500 today in this episode or the next. We're in no hurry. There we go. And in fact, I'm just thinking I could have just filled all this in, couldn't I? Let's just fill it in. Try not to fill areas we don't want to fill. There we go. It doesn't always do the fill the same way. Okay, and let's just go in closer and make sure we've got everything. So that's fine. A little bit here that we missed. A little bit there. Make sure we catch it all. I think I've got pretty much all of it. I bet you there's one square I've missed though, and someone will see. Let's unzone that because it's a bit too close to the roundabout for my liking. These other bits are fine. There's a little bit there. Okay, right. That's near enough. Fine, happy with that. Oh, we've got a residential moving in our new land. And demand is rising for residential. The King Residence. With no one in. Maybe they abandoned it through no electricity. Let's just add in some electricity. I think we just need to jump it across. And we can just delete these power cables after a little while. Can we bring... it's messy, but we can bring power to everyone. Can we jump electricity across here? Doesn't like it. No. Could probably sneak it up here, couldn't we? Go on then. Did that join? Come on. Don't be so awkward. Yeah, it did. Okay, everyone's got power, so that can expand now. Good, and where we've jumped power over it is they are building to it. So that's good. I quite like that setup. It's alright, isn't it? Everyone's going around. How's traffic now with the new bypass? Ooh, wow. Okay, let's see what's happening then, because maybe we need to... Oh god, you know what we need to do? Is delete this road. Might think that's a bit crazy, but it means they just have to use this big highway now on both sides. And I just want to double check that we haven't put any traffic lights in. Oh god, we have. Okay, let's get rid of them. It's never good having traffic lights. Look, our traffic's on 89%. Let's turn off these traffic lights and get everything flowing again. We'll review these stop signs. I'm not 100% sure if we need them. Just taking traffic lights off now. All the traffic lights are off the industrial ring road. Just checking around the residential ring road. Traffic light off. Okay, fine. And then we've got stopping coming on, so we maintain the flow. Stopping there as well. Now let's take away these crosshairs that we're using to maintain the integrity of the roundabout. And then we'll let that flush through. They're all a bit confused in the middle here. But they can go in at any other area. And while we're waiting for that to flush through and people to build, and we have got increasing growth in residential demand, I'm just going to go over here and have a look at the bus system. So I've got on transport, and this is our bus option. So we've done one big loop around this little area, but actually I want to really join up this whole area now that it's all been developed, especially with this commercial zone as well, because people will be wanting to get to the shops. So what I'm going to do is see if I can actually destroy this bus route altogether. How do we do that? Let's click on this bus line. Are you sure you wish to delete the line? Yes. Let's delete that line. Everyone's unhappy, but we're going to make them happy again with a bigger and better bus line. And I'm just thinking how it will go. Yeah, that's how it could... Yeah. Okay, roll with me on this. We've got a sector here, a sector here, a sector here, and then one big one, one little one. So we've kind of got 5 residential sectors. We've got a commercial sector down here, and along the ring roads. So let's just see if we can incorporate as much as we can. So if we start in the middle of this sector, on this side, what does that do? That means we have to come back up this side for the loop. Okay. That's fine. I forget what side of the road we're all on. But we are in the UK, so it should be set to left-hand drive driving. So we come up there, and then come up to the commercial row of shops. Where does it have us going? Back and round. Up and round. Okay. That makes sense for us, but if we do the other way round, then that might make the loop a bit easier. So on the other side of the road, here it has us coming around this way, and then down that way and along this way for the shops, and then we can go on into the next sector. I'm liking this. So yeah, okay, that works, that works. So we'll go along to the next row of shops, and then we'll come down into the residential zone. On that side of the street. So we're in the next sector of residential. Which kind of works. But then we need to go out. So actually, if we come round to this bit, bear with, we'll just have to forget this top row. I'm sorry, guys. And then we'll come around like this, and then can we come up to our... Yeah, we can come up to our commercial sector here. I know, we don't really want buses stopping on the big main road, so we're going to have to really watch out for that. But we're going to come up and round to this sector now. And we can always cut out those stops that we've put on this ring road. And then we're going to come round here to this residential bit, and then round here to this bit, and then keep going up to this bit. Once to stop there, and then we can come up to this sort of commercial zone. And we'll stop before the roundabout. Then we'll come over to this commercial zone, and then we're going to come down to this residential sector, and then we can come over to this bit, and then come around to this bit. I'm going to come there. Perfect, perfect. And then we can come all the way down. Ah, and this is where we can cover this bottom sector. And it's just that far left-hand side that we're not covering. Oh, perfect. Look at that. You could not cover any more if we tried, except for this commercial zone down there. In fact, oh, we could have brought the route, instead of stopping on that main bit, we could have brought it round here and round. But I'm just going to join it up back to the start, because I'm not entirely sure how you change that. Drag line. Drag it. Okay. So the stop was here, so we can drag it to join on. And if we just go in this inner bit... Oh, yes. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm happy. Oh, I'm happy. And we could... Is that a stop as well? But we can move in here to the library and the high school. That's the one. Look at all that string of buses. Whoa. Look at them all. Look at them all go. We've taken them off the main ring road there. We're taking them off the main ring road here to go around the commercial zone. And there's only one stop on the main ring road now. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Except for this little bit. The unbust in this sector. I hope that's not going to affect their values, but we're going to roll with that. And it's interesting actually, if we look at the budget and see what it's costing. So it's costing us $984, but if you actually go into the bus station itself, which is it this one? No, it's this one. The bus station costs $720 a week, so the actual bus route so far is costing us about $260, and it's bringing in about $100, but it hasn't flushed through yet. Let's wait for it to go all the way round, and you have a look at the bus route. You know, it's only just getting going. Oh my god, it's saying we've got 22 vehicles as well, so... Oh, we've done it! Big town, 8,500 population, and we can unlock a new tile. Guess which one we're going to unlock? Oh, look, we've got the metro. Oh, we'll have to play around with that. Tax rise for low density. Oh, we've got high density residential, commercial, and office zone. I didn't know about that one. Make sure you have a university in the city to provide suitable workers. So we need to put a university down, which we've got. We've got Fishing Island. Oh, this is cool. Metro stations, incineration plant, university. We've got some more toll booths. Oh, wicked. Right, we'll have to think about where we're going to put the university first. Then we'll lay down an incineration plant, probably out in an industrial area, and we'll certainly build out a metro network. Now that we've been so successful with our bus network. But anyway, like I was saying, if you go on your bus network and you click the magnifying sort of glass sign, we've got 80 odd people in that one bus stop. We've got 70, 80 people there. We've got full buses coming up to this stop, so they're not going to be taking any passengers. Ooh, 121 up there. Where's that? So you can just click on it and it shows you. Oh, okay, it's in that residential area. But you know, we've got 22 buses still part way round the very beginning of the stop. So we'll just let that flush through for quite a while, I think. and see where we get to. Now I'm just having a think about where we put our university. Not seeing any immediate and obvious places. I mean, we could zone out a newer area here. Let's just buy this new tile. That is definitely the tile we're going for. $7,800. We've got 400,000, which is fine. Look at it. We've got all this area to expand into. We'll do a big new residential area here to join with the area in this Isle of Dogs. We can bring our highway round, do some more off ramps coming, and see how we go. Quite a lot of demand for commercial, so we could probably do with some more commercial up here and expand our residential area as well. Ooh, look, got a traffic fix that's needed here. So let's have a look at what's happening with the traffic. Ooh. Wow. So we're at 91%, but if we just have a look at the vanilla options available to us, I have put a stop sign on that road, and so we're going to take that stop sign off and just hope that solves the problem. It's because we wanted to maintain flow to the roundabout, but that's when we had another road here, and in fact that's the road there, isn't it? Let's cut that off. So really this stop sign would be effective because it's stopping this row of traffic from getting clogged up. So we'll see how that flushes through. I think this area may end up being a bit of a problem. I'll have to have a think. I think it'll be okay. We've got this area of highway that could join on somehow. And we did just join on up here, didn't we? What's power doing? Power not happy around here. Let's just check our limits. So we're producing 118, but we're consuming 154. My crikey. Right, let's build some more wind power. 18 megawatts there. I'll put down a few of these. Must have a bit of a lull in the wind. Putting 4 more down should do the job. What's that take us up to? Yeah, 172 on a windless day. Everyone's happier. Yep, there we go. There's our town. Just see what the bus route's doing, just out of interest. Yeah, it's up to $200 already, so we're kind of making our money. We'll see how that goes. We've got our taxes at 12% everywhere, and oh wow, look at all these like tier 3 and 4 residential places. Okay, nice. I think I want to build in some higher density housing, and we could go along, couldn't we? I think we would want to get a metro in place and then build the density. Lots to do. This is our new London town. Whoa, look at that pollution. Look at it spread. That's crazy. Must be a really weak current coming round this bend. We'll keep an eye on that, because if it spreads out to these guys, we're going to have to move it around. Or actually, we can move our outflow down there, couldn't we? We could move our outflow all the way out to there and join it up with pipes to our inflow up here. Lots of infrastructure to think about, and we've got some new buildings we're going to lay down, the university and all the other things we've unlocked. We've got tree-lined roads that we can upgrade. We've got highway with noise barriers and all sorts now. So join me in the next episode where we're going to lay down some of this beautiful stuff. Thank you for watching.